Black Women for Wellness is a community-based,
multi-generational,
women-centered grassroots organization
committed to the empowerment, health, and well-being of Black women and their families.
We've been part of this community for over 17 years.
We started Black Women for Wellness in 1997.
Food, nutrition, diabetes, obesity, high blood pressure, all of those are impacting women at an alarming rate.
The many programs that we focus on around is environmental justice, reproductive justice, civic engagement, dieting and nutrition, along with physical activity.
The idea for Black Women for Wellness was planted in 1995 when the 6 founders went to China to the UN Conference on Women and thought, we should do this. We should have an organization for women. I knew the health status of all 6 of those women. And one woman, for example, found a lump in her breast. And so, after we all sat around and went, oh my God, what are we gonna do? Then we got busy. We sought research. We did all kinds of things to figure out what was going on. So it was very personal and it was very organic when we started Black Women for Wellness.
The reach of our organization depends on the work. Through our policy work, it's statewide and even nationally. And then programs that we do are throughout Southern California. You don't have to be Black, you don't have to be a woman. Our services and programs are focused towards them, but anybody can come in and take part.
Is your interest healthy eating or lifestyle change? And I would still steer you toward Kitchen Divas. If your interest was reproductive health, because you were a reproductive age, you wanted birth control or family planning, then I would tell you about Sisters in Control. If you were interested in getting some insurance because you felt a need because you were having a health crisis or something like that, then I would tell you about Sisters with Options. If you were a healthcare provider who just want to connect with other healthcare providers or community leadership, I would tell you about Sisters at 8. If you were into technology, you're a writer, I would tell you about all our social media and say, hey, we need writers. Volunteers are the backbone of Black Women for Wellness. We have approximately 20 volunteers. We have volunteers who are health educators, who are program managers, who answer the phone and do phone banking, who input data. And without data, we are, how can we prove we have impact? So everybody is important in doing what we do.
Through our policy work to where we do our National Diabetes Prevention Program, we've had a lot of success with those. A lot of testimonies of people improving their health, being able to move around, get off the insulin, lose weight, to people who are learning about plant-based philosophy of eating and just getting to know their vegetables and fruits.
Whether we're trying to change our lifestyle, whether we're trying to influence policy, whether we're doing social media and want to share messages about our images, we have that space that Black women can organize and mobilize and network. Our Facebook page, we had about 45,000 people who like us.
We attend a number of health fairs that are community-based or church-based. This year, I would say Black Women for Wellness has attended over 100 health fairs. We are not just Black Women for Wellness, we are Black people, period. And when you're actually on the inside of that group, you can see what the real issues are.
When I think about what call to action would I like for Black Women for Wellness, or what call to action would I like for Black women, and I think the biggest call to action I would want is that for Black women to be well. And that means more than the mere absence of illness. It means that you're spiritually well. It means that you're physically well, that you're financially well. And it also means you're emotionally and mentally well too. Part of being well means giving back. It means giving back to your community. It means giving back to your family. It means giving back to the organizations who support other people becoming well. Something where you make a difference in the world too.